9 business ideas you can start to get rich in 2024. What is the best business model to start in 2024? That really is the million-dollar question. Although I can't give you a clear-cut answer, I can help you with some options and show you the pros and cons of each one. Let's face it, we are living in a digital age where money can be made through the internet easier than ever. Now, a quick disclaimer, I'm not one of those gurus that is going to sell you a course at the end of this video or give you unrealistic expectations like you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars by tomorrow. All of the business models I'm going to show you have been proven to work only if you put in the time and effort needed to make them work. So choose one and stick with it for a year and see what happens. You might be surprised with the outcomes. Idea 1. Freelancing. First, we're going to start with the obvious one, as this idea does not require any upfront costs to begin with, making it perfect for beginners and people with a limited budget. Those are the biggest benefits of freelancing, along with being able to work from anywhere. It could be your bedroom, or you could be on the beach as you're drinking cocktails. In terms of business itself, freelancing is you providing your skill or service to businesses in exchange for money. But what are these skills, you may ask? Well, the most commonly seen and best paid skills are video editing, website design, copywriting and graphic design. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, I don't know how to edit or design a website, and I don't even know what copywriting is. But there's no need to worry. Again, we're living in a digital age, so you can learn most of these skills for free. Sites like YouTube and Udemy are great ways to get started. Once you have honed in your skills, you can offer your service to businesses. There are a few ways to go about this. The simplest way is to find a business that could benefit from your services and send them an email or DM them offering your skills for money. The second, and a bit more competitive way, is through sites like Fiverr and Upwork, where you can create a freelancer profile and reach out to businesses actively looking for people with a specific skill set. The pros of freelancing are flexible work hours and location, and low, if any, initial costs. The cons would be that it's difficult to scale it to 6 figures per year, unless you are the very best in your specific field or niche. Idea 2. Dropshipping. The famous business model that everyone thinks is dead. Well, I'm here to tell you that the art of selling people products that will benefit their life is a business model as old as the test of time, so it will never be dead. There may be changes along the way, such as the birth of the TikTok shop, or the fact that you can run a Shopify store for $1 per month now. Solving people's problems and positioning a product as the fastest and easiest way to solve that problem is the business and entrepreneurship in a nutshell. Again, you don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on courses by the e-com gurus. There are plenty of YouTube tutorials to get you started on finding a product, building a store and marketing it to the right audience. In terms of the pros for dropshipping, it is very easy to scale this business to 7 figures. You can automate this process and make money while you sleep. For the cons, there is an initial startup cost, as running paid ads may cost you a couple of $100s when testing the right product. And there is a bit of knowledge required in terms of marketing and designing a site. Idea 3. YouTube channel. The business model that still stands the test of time as it seems. You probably already know mostly what it consists of. Make videos, get a lot of views, run ads and sponsorship deals, and make boatloads of money. That's the very dumbed down version of it, but it is that simple. Starting a new channel and getting it monetized is easier than ever, but with that means that the competition is very high. However, we can leverage our success with the help of AI. Sites like invideo.io and 11labs.com are great as they can make the visuals and do the voiceover for you in seconds. The main factor for your success in the business is being able to get people's attention through eye-catching thumbnails and video titles, along with keeping them watching with interesting content and appealing visuals. This may be difficult to do on your own, so making a team consisting of an editor and a writer can go a long way. The pros of YouTube channels are again you can scale the profit to 7 figures, and you are your own boss, determining how much work you will do. The cons are that there may be initial costs, such as hiring an editor and writer, along with the fact that you will not be making any money in the beginning until your channel gets monetized. Idea 4. Affiliated marketing. Affiliated marketing in simple terms is selling other people's products and earning a small commission. For an example, let's imagine you go and buy a new pair of Nike Air Jordans, and you love them and decide to tell all your friends about them, and some of your friends decide to buy the same shoes. This is basically affiliated marketing, but in this case you would earn a percentage for every pair of Nike shoes you sell. Now, the good thing here is that you don't have to sell only Nike shoes. You can sell whatever you want. Sites like clickbank.com and shareasale.com are great at linking you with companies that have an affiliate program. What I recommend is finding a product you yourself like and would use, since it's easier to sell something that you actually enjoy using. Secondly, make a website or social media page that highlights the product you are showcasing. And finally, get attention to your socials through organic content, or if you are willing to invest some money, you can run ads on your website. The pros of affiliate marketing are that there are little to no initial costs. You can work from anywhere at any time, and you can make money while you sleep. The cons are a lot of competition, as it is basically free to start and you might not make any money when starting out, as it takes time to get the ball rolling in terms of getting attention to your website. Idea 5. Flipping items. Another business model as old as the test of time, buying items for cheap and selling them for more. I'm sure you've seen videos of Gary Vee going to garage sales and buying toy cars for pennies and selling them for a profit. Now you can go to a garage sale, and by all means, if there are plenty in your area, do so. But when looking to scale this to more than 6 figures, we turn our attention to the internet, specifically places like Facebook Marketplace and Amazon. When starting out, I recommend looking for items that you know very well. For me, that was tech items, as I knew the prices very well and it was a market that had a good profit margin. Other markets apart from tech where there is a good profit to be made are cars, rare collectibles and furniture. The pros of flipping is that you can start small and work your way up. There is only realistically the first initial investment needed, and you can scale this to 6 figures per year. The cons are that you will need some knowledge of a specific market, and it will require a lot of hours to find a good deal and to search for items. Idea 6. Investing. Investing your money is the safest way to make your money work for you. The elephant in the room here is that you already need a decent amount of money to begin with. However, if that is not a problem for you, then looking into stocks, bonds, commodities and crypto might be your ticket to an early retirement. We are not going to go into details here, as this can be a video on its own, but buying stocks in a company you think has potential to grow, or a crypto coin you think might increase in value is the basic principles here. The pros here are the ability to create generational wealth and create passive income. The cons are a high amount of money in the beginning and a knowledge curve in the beginning, as it may seem very daunting to look at charts and risk your money without any prior experience. Idea 7. Agency. Maybe you have a specific skill you are really good at, or have developed from step 1. Then you can look to outsource your work to others in your team and make an agency. This could be for video editing, content writing, marketing, website design. All of these are in high demand, and the ability to scale this business is very high. Hiring people already in these fields or teaching someone the skills and then making them part of your team is the backbone here. But how do you make money? Well, most agency owners take a percentage of the profits from every member of the team or from the overall profit. This is another idea that will require some knowledge and experience beforehand, but once established is a great way to generate passive income while providing value for both clients and people in need of a job and experience. The pros here are very big potential for scaling into 7, maybe even 8 figures depending on the size of your team, and the potential for leaving the business on autopilot after some time. The cons are a high amount of knowledge and expertise in a particular skill, and a large upfront cost as you will be paying your team's salary. Idea 8. Online courses. Maybe running a team and looking over everyone is not for you, but you still have the knowledge and expertise in a particular skill. Launching a course or a paid monthly education platform is a business model that everyone is using in 2024. Just look at creators like Iman Gadzi, Alex Hormozi, and Ali Abdul. All of them have a course that teaches you something specific for a very hefty price. Now, the main factor here is your credibility, which is by far the hardest thing to do today, as the previous fake gurus and scammers have saturated the market, and it feels like everyone has been scammed at least once in today's digital age. On the flip side, if you see an influencer with a large following and actual value to provide to their audience, then you can help them set up their own educational course. This is best done with websites like school.com, where you can make a monthly paid community for these creators and split the profits 50-50. The pros here are very high income potential, as paid communities are the best business models used by companies like Netflix, WWE and many others. The cons are a large knowledge curve on a specific subject, and a lack of credibility may limit your income, Another con is finding influencers in a very saturated market. Idea 9. Start a brand. Creating a brand has never been easier. Brands like Gymshark didn't exist a few years ago. They were created mainly on the internet by 2 teenage boys. Now they are worth an estimated $1 billion. Now, I'm not saying this will make you a billionaire, but it might be a good idea to look into as you are going through your business journey. Getting products in bulk and shipping them to famous influencers in your niche is the fastest way to get exposure on your brand, and then selling your products on Etsy, social media, or your own website is the basic principle of starting a brand in 2024. Now, for this example, I used a fashion brand, but this can be whatever you want. Emma Chamberlain sells coffee, Iman Gadzhi sells sunglasses, and Logan Paul and KSI sell sports drinks. All of these are examples of branded selling, and as you can see by the names mentioned, is definitely in the spotlight this year. The pros here are the potential for generational wealth and very easy to scale a business when you have a loyal audience. The cons are a very high starting cost and no guarantee of success or getting the money back. Another con will be having to deal with manufacturers and customer support when the brand gets big enough. And there you have it, guys. 9 business ideas to start in 2024. If you want my best advice, choose one that fits your specific situation and stick with it for a minimum of 6 months, and then see if it really is something for you. Let me know in the comments which one of these you are considering or have done any of these in the past. Did I forget any obvious ideas? Make sure to let me know. Until next time.